Now, in terms of these moves, Daryl, I mean, is this part of what, when you were talking to ownership about whether this was a match for you to come aboard and for them, whether you were a match for them, et cetera, is this all part of like, hey, look, this is what I want to do in terms of trading this guy to get this off the books, and we're going to try and target that guy. Now, obviously, you have to have, the execution of it go your way, and so on and so forth. But is this all like part of what you planned coming in, and this is the plan coming together, A-team style, in a way?
Yeah, not really. The stuff with the Sixers was a whirlwind after I stepped down, similar to Doc. I mean, Doc and Elton and ownership were, very. It was cool. I mean, they reached out immediately and were aggressive, and but yeah, because you don't really know what trades are possible when you're, interviewing like 2 days after, a couple days after you step down. Yeah, there isn't really. It would be very presumptive to know what a roster would need, and you also don't know what trades are coming. So. No, that was really about track record. I had worked with Doc before, obviously had some success in Houston, and that was really more about that than anything planned on the roster.
So when you stepped down, you had no plans to go take another gig anywhere? Daryl?
I mean, I was hopeful that someone would call, but I thought it was going to take at least a year because, it was so close to the season. Usually these kinds of transition happen quite a bit before the draft. The draft was only a few days away, and so I just figured I'd be sitting out at least a year and then evaluating options. So it was pretty cool that a couple NBA teams, NFL team, a baseball team, a couple places reached out. So that was Rich, because you've made transitions. Sometimes you just don't know, right? You hope that there's something out there, but you don't know. So
okay, Daryl, you had me at NFL team. What are you talking about? An NFL team reached out to you?
Yeah, they did actually. Yeah, it was sort of. I told them I probably don't know enough. I'll be honest, Rich. You and I have talked about this. That I think the NFL. I mean, it would be very presumptive for me to think I could help an NFL team, but they did reach out, and I just figure my skills are just much higher and better in the NBA, just with the experience and everything. But it was an intriguing idea. So.
Well, for what role? To be a general manager and run a team? That was the role?
Yeah, that would have been it. Yeah.
Wow, for an NFL team. Did that even make you?
I mean, to be fair to them, they didn't offer it. They just reached out to talk.
Just to see what's going.
So they could have met with me, said that guy's an idiot, and moved on.
No, I hear you.
So.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.